Hello students, today we will be going to cover our last topic of parenteral dosage forms, that is ophthalmic products. So here in the last previous lectures of parenteral dosage form, we have studied the definition of parenteral dosage form, why parenteral dosage form is called as sterile dosage forms, what are the general requirements of a sterile dosage form or parenteral dosage form, then how to prepare the parenteral dosage forms, classification of parenteral dosage forms, differentiation and classification of parenteral dosage forms, and then we have covered the quality control test of parenteral dosage forms. So now this is the last topic of parenteral dosage form, that is ophthalmic products. So what is an ophthalmic product? Different type of ophthalmic products we will be going to study in this lecture, and then we will move towards the what are the requirements for the preparation of these type of dosage forms, means ophthalmic products को हम किस तरह से बनाएंगे, या what are the general requirements will be required for the preparation of ophthalmic products. So our first thing is the definition of ophthalmic products. So what is an ophthalmic product? It is a sterile liquid, or it may be a semi-solid, which contain one or more active pharmaceutical ingredient and administered into the eyes. ऐसे प्रोडक्ट्स जो कि स्टेराइल हो, मतलब किसी भी टाइप का कोई भी उनमें कंटामिनेशन ना हो, किस फॉर्म में, लिक्विड फॉर्म में या सेमी सॉलिड फॉर्म में भी हो सकते हैं। इस टाइप के प्रिपरेशंस जो कि एक या एक से ज़्यादा एक्टिव फार्मास्यूटिकल इंग्रेडिएंट्स से बने होते हैं, दैट आर and which are given into the eyes of a particular patient, that is called ophthalmic product. ठीक, तो इनकी क्या करेक्टरिस्टिक्स हो गए कि एक ये स्टेराइल होना चाहिए, ये लिक्विड भी हो सकते हैं, सेमी सॉलिड भी हो सकते हैं, एक या एक से ज़्यादा एक्टिव फार्मास्यूटिकल इंग्रेडिएंट कंटेन कर सकते हैं, एंड it must be administered only into the eyes. So these are called as ophthalmic products. So there are different type of ophthalmic products. Like, what are the different products we are using on our eyes for treating our eyes from any kind of disease, conjunctivitis, glaucoma, and different other diseases of eyes. So how to treat the eye with the different type of ophthalmic products. So now coming towards the classification of ophthalmic product, basically what we use in ophthalmic product is eye drops, eye lotion, eye ointments, eye suspensions, and contact lens solutions. So these are the main five types of ophthalmic product which we use in the formulation of which are the different types which we use for treating our eyes. So these all the type of ophthalmic products must be sterile and contain active pharmaceutical ingredient. Okay, so now when we will be coming towards the first classification, that is eye drop. So in eye drops, what are the different characteristics or definition of eye drop is? Eye drop is a sterile, aqueous, oily solution or suspension and emulsion intended for instillation in conjunctival sac. So eye drops क्या हैं? ये भी स्टेराइल डोजेज फॉर्म्स हैं जो कि एक्वस फॉर्म में, ऑयली फॉर्म में, सस्पेंशन फॉर्म में या इमल्शन फॉर्म्स में प्रिपेयर किए जा सकते हैं. जनरली आई ड्रॉप्स जो होते हैं वो होमोजीनियस सॉल्यूशन होते हैं, एंड दे आर एडमिनिस्ट्रेड इनटू द कंजक्टाइवल सैक. द कंजक्टाइवल सैक व्हिच इज प्रेजेंट इन द आई, सो दीज आर एडमिनिस्ट्रेड देयर. So if anyone asks about the definition of ophthalmic product, so you can write ophthalmic products are defined as, or ophthalmic products are those products which are sterile, liquid and semi-solid in form, contain one or more active pharmaceutical ingredient used for the treatment of eyes, that is called ophthalmic products. So and the classification of ophthalmic product, it is divided into 5 types. Number 1, eye drops. Number 2, eye lotion. Number 3, eye ointment. Number 4, eye suspensions, and contact lens solution. Then eye drops क्या हैं? Eye drops भी, these are the sterile dosage form. They are aqueous in nature, which may be oily solution, suspension or emulsion, which are intended for installation in conjunctival sac of eye, that is called eye drop. Then what are the general properties an eye drop must contain? That is, it must be clear. The solution, whatever you will be forming or whatever the drops you will be instilling in your conjunctival sac, that must be clear. Then water for injection should use, means whenever you are preparing this eye drops, and when you are preparing these eye drops, so you must have to take care that uh, whatever the solvent you will be using for the preparation of eye drop, it must be water for injection. Okay, why water for injection? Because water for injection is the solvent, is the major solvent which we can use in the formulation of ophthalmic products. Then what other properties, like we have to maintain the isotonicity, buffering capacity, pH, antimicrobial agents, antioxidants and viscosity agents must be used for the preparation of eye drops. So isotonicity, to maintain the tonicity of a particular product with our body fluids. Then pH, antimicrobial agent, antioxidants, like for its preservation. Basically whatever the ophthalmic products or whatever the products which we are using for eyes, nose, ears, that are itself called as preservatives, but sometimes we used to add a minimum amount of antimicrobial agents and antioxidants. Then viscosity agents. Why we are using viscosity agents? Because when we will be using the viscosity agents, the drop, if we will using, like whatever the drop we will be preparing, if it is like water, then it will not get retained for more time in the eyes of a particular patient. So viscosity agents are used to take care of that product must get spread, as well as must be retained on the site of action. Then ophthalmic drug requires 0.9% of the solution of sodium chloride. Like sodium chloride solution is required. Basically sodium chloride is itself act as antimicrobial or a preservative in the preparation of ophthalmics. So 0.9% of the solution of sodium chloride is required. 0.9% of the solution of the total volume of your eye drop. Like if you are preparing 100 ml of eye drop, then in 100 ml you have to use 0.9% sodium chloride solution. By taking any active pharmaceutical ingredient and water for injection, you can go for the preparation of ophthalmic products. Okay, so this is all about the eye drops. Okay, then we will be coming towards your eye lotions. What are eye lotions? Basically these are the aqueous solutions, more viscous than the clear solutions as comparatively. Then it is used for washing the eyes, like whenever there will be some problem in eyes or something has been gone in our eye, like some small particles and all foreign particles, then we use eye lotions and dilute them with water, like lukewarm water, गुनगुने पानी में हम उसको dilute करते हैं, then उसके बाद अपनी आँखों को wash करते हैं. ठीक। तो बेसिकली जो आई लोशंस हैं वो हमारे ऐसे एक्वा सॉल्यूशंस हैं जो कि हमें डाइल्यूट करने के बाद यूज़ करना चाहिए इन ल्यूकवार्म वाटर। एंड किस पर्पस के लिए ज़्यादातर ये यूज़ होते हैं? आई लोशंस आर जनरली यूज फॉर वॉशिंग अवर आइज़। तो बेसिकली जो ये मार्केट में प्रेजेंट होते हैं ये कंसनट्रेटेड फॉर्म में प्रेजेंट होते हैं। देन व्हेन वी विल बी गोइंग टू यूज़ इट, वी हैव टू डाइल्यूट इट विद वार्म वाटर immediately before use. Okay, so eye lotions are the aqueous solutions which are present in concentrated form and can be used with diluting it with warm water immediately before use for washing of eyes. So this is called eye lotions. Then we will be coming towards eye ointments. Now what is eye ointment? Ointments कहीं आ गया, इट मीन्स सेमी सॉलिड प्रिपरेशन है। एंड वी हैव प्रिपेयर्ड एंड वी हैव डिस्कस्ड दैट ऑप्थेल्मिक प्रोडक्ट्स आर ऑल्सो सेमी सॉलिड प्रिपरेशंस, है ना। तो नाउ वी विल बी कमिंग टुवर्ड्स आई ऑइंटमेंट. व्हाट इज आई ऑइंटमेंट? इट इज़ अ स्टेराइल homogeneous semi solid preparation for the application to conjunctiva or eyelids. These are the ointments which we used to apply on our eyelids or the conjunctiva. We don't use to insert it in our eyes, so eye ointment can be used in the way by applying it on eyelids or conjunctiva. Basically during conjunctivitis or during the any type of the disease present in the eye can be cured, with one type of the tube we all use, like Neboli वाले जो ट्यूब होते हैं वो छोटे छोटे, that we used to keep up on our eyelids, and it the drug will get released into the eye when we used to blink our eyelids and all. So eye ointments जो हैं they are semi solid preparations हैं which are applied on the eyelids or conjunctiva of your eyes. Then how does this ointments prepared? Ointments can be prepared from non-aqueous base like soft paraffin, liquid paraffin, wool fat. These are the some different non-aqueous bases by which we can prepare the eye ointment. So whenever we will be going to prepare semi-solid dosage forms, or whenever we will be going to prepare solid dosage forms, so we are using bases. With the use of the base only we can prepare semi-solid dosage forms. And then it contains suitable additives. Means what are the general requirements for the preparation of eye ointment? It must contain additives such as antimicrobial agents, antioxidants, stabilizing agents. So these are the agents which must be present in the preparation of semi-solid dosage form for eyes treatment. So eye ointments are basically sterile, homogeneous, semi-solid preparations which are applied on the eyelids or the conjunctiva. It is prepared from non-aqueous bases such as soft paraffin, liquid paraffin, wool fat, and it contains additives such as antimicrobial agents, antioxidants, and stabilizing agents. Then we will be coming towards the eye suspensions. In eye suspensions, different ophthalmic preparations which contain solid particles and disperse in the liquid vehicle. What is a suspension? Especially only suspension, if we define, it is a biphasic liquid dosage form. It is a biphasic liquid dosage form means it containing solid also and liquid also. Okay, so solid is our dispersed phase and liquid is our continuous phase. So in ophthalmic products, when we are preparing these type of the products which are having solid as in dispersed phase in the liquid vehicle, that refers to as suspension. And that particular suspension, if we are using for ophthalmic purpose, eye treatment purpose, then they are called as eye suspension. Then when we will be going to use the eye suspensions, so they must be homogeneous and has been shaken gently. We must shaken them gently. Then sediment may occur but should disperse readily when container is shaken, and size of dispersed particles should controlled. So here 3 points are there. Number one, sediment जो है like whatever the solid we are taking in the liquid, so once it has been stand for some time, then the solid particles will start sediment on the surface of the particular container. So if we will be gently shaking it, and then after it the solid particles again get dispersed in a uniform way in the particular liquid, it means that your suspension is prepared well and good. Whereas अगर ऐसा नहीं होता है तो फिर हमें sedimenting agents और suspending agents must be used. Then अब इस चीज़ को हम कंट्रोल कैसे करेंगे? अगर जैसे सेडिमेंट क्रिएट हो रहा है तो उसकी प्रिपरेशन को हम सेडिमेंट नहीं होने देना है. जो सॉलिड पार्टिकल्स हैं वो यूनिफॉर्मली डिस्पर्स रहने चाहिए किसी भी पर्टिकुलर सस्पेंशन में. अगर हम परफेक्शन के साथ कोई भी सस्पेंशन बनाएंगे तो उस परफेक्शन में हम क्या देखेंगे, जो सस्पेंशन में सॉलिड पार्टिकल्स हैं वो यूनिफॉर्मली डिस्पर्स रहने चाहिए पर्टिकुलर कंटेनर के साथ. और जब हम उसको थोड़ी देर के लिए रखते हैं, मीन्स इन अ स्टैंडिंग स्टेशनरी पोजीशन पे भी अगर वो है, तो सॉलिड और लिक्विड बिल्कुल अलग अलग दिखाई नहीं देना चाहिए. दे मस्ट बी distributed among themselves. Like in liquid, solid must be dispersed phase and uniformly distributed. And how it can be possible? It can be possible by maintaining the size of the dispersed particles. So whenever we will be going to prepare the suspensions, at that time we have to take care of the size of the solid particles we are using for the preparation of suspensions. So next, fourth point is like API and other ingredients reduces to particle size small enough to prevent irritation and damage to cornea. Corona याद आ रहा है बार बार. Sorry, it's cornea. Okay, eye cornea. So whatever the API and the other ingredients we will be using, different active pharmaceutical ingredients we will be using, and that active pharmaceutical ingredients as well as other solid particles whatever we will be used for the preparation of suspension, they must have a small particle size, and whatever the particle size will be there of active pharmaceutical ingredient or the other additives, they must not be gritty particles, otherwise it may cause irritation and damage to cornea. That is cornea. Sorry, it is not corona. Next we will be coming to the contact lenses. What are the contact lenses? These are the sterilized solution. They are like homogeneous solutions which we use to clean our contact lens and disinfect them. Like for the laptop we use the spray. That is also a solution which we use to disinfect, which we use it as a disinfectant. So for the contact lenses also we use it as a disinfectant, contact lens solutions. Then coming towards the general requirements for the preparation of ophthalmic products. There should be no foreign particles, there must be viscosity in the product, there should be tonicity in the product. The pH of the preparation must be according to the eyes, according to the blood stream. Then sterility means the preparation must be sterilized, and surface activity. So one by one we will be studying these all. Requirements में हमें foreign particles, whatever the different ophthalmic products we are preparing, and we have studied the definition of ophthalmic product. It must be sterile. It must be free from any type of foreign particles. It should be clear, free from foreign particles, fiber and filaments. Different type of fibers, filaments, foreign particles, it must be free, otherwise it may cause any type of infections, irritation into the or damage to the cornea of the eye. So foreign particles must be removed from any type of formulation we are using for ophthalmic product. Then it must be clarified whatever the solution we will be preparing for ophthalmic products or for the ophthalmic use, we have to filter it out. When once we have prepared the any kind of ophthalmic product, we have to filter it with the bacteria proof filters. Means bacteria proof filters are there present in laboratories. So with the help of that filters, we have to clarify all the solutions. In that bacteria proof filters, its size is in microns, means the size of that screen of the filter, that is in microns. So all the foreign particles if present in the formulation, it may get a stick on the bacteria proof filter, and you will get a clarified and clear solution used for ophthalmic product. Then viscosity. For viscosity, I have told you earlier also, in order to prolong the contact time of drug in eyes, various viscosity agents can be used. For example, polyvinyl alcohol, methyl cellulose, polyethylene glycol, carboxymethyl cellulose. ये cellulose derivatives के जितने भी polymers हैं, HPMC, HPMC K4M, HPMC K100M, HPMC K15M, whatever the different cellulose derivatives are there, we can use, because these derivatives, cellulose derivatives especially, are the mucoadhesive in nature. So we can use these cellulose derivatives as well as these derivatives help in maintaining the pH and tonicity itself. देन इन विस्कोसिटी एजेंट्स की अगर हम बात करें तो हम विस्कोसिटी एजेंट्स अपने ऑप्थेल्मिक प्रोडक्ट्स में क्यों यूज़ करते हैं? हम अपने प्रोडक्ट्स में इसलिए यूज़ करते हैं जिससे कि जो ड्रग हम अपनी आइज़ को इंसर्ट कर रहे हैं, एडमिनिस्टर कर रहे हैं, वो ड्रग ज़्यादा टाइम तक हमारी आँखों में लगी रहे, जिससे कि जो जिस साइड पे हम उसको यूज़ करना चाहते हैं, जिस पे एक्शन हो, तो वो एक्शन हमें क्लियर उसका शो होना चाहिए, इसलिए हम विस्कोसिटी एजेंट्स को यूज़ करते हैं. देन आफ्टर द प्रिपरेशन ऑफ दीज ऑप्थेल्मिक प्रोडक्ट्स, वी हैव टू फिल्टर इट, स्टेरिलाइज इट एंड pack it. That's it. So these are so we use viscosity agents for maintaining the or for prolonged contact time of drug in eyes. Okay. Then tonicity means why we have to maintain the tonicity for the ophthalmic products, to make the isotonic with lacrimal secretion, because lacrimal secretions leads to discomfort and irritating if we don't maintain the tonicity of a ophthalmic product. So for that we have to maintain the tonicity. For maintaining the tonicity, we can use 0.5 to 2% of tonicity agents. Like whatever the total quantity of your preparation will be there, like you have prepared 1000 ml of ophthalmic product, any kind of ophthalmic product, in that out of 1000 ml, full volume is 1000 ml. So according to that, you have to add 0.5 to 2% of tonicity agents to maintain the tonicity and to make the solution isotonic with lacrimal solution, which will avoid discomfort and irritation in the eyes. And next is like what the different ratios we are using for the maintaining the tonicity of particular ophthalmic product. That is 1.9% of boric acid. We are using 1.9% of sodium phosphate buffer we are using. So these different buffering capacity agents, different other chemicals we are using for maintaining the tonicity of particular ophthalmic products. So especially basically we are using 1.9% of boric acid and sodium acid phosphate buffer. Then pH of preparation. In pH plays an important role in all the pharmaceutical products. Okay, so in ophthalmic products also pH is playing an important role. For example, we are using the alkaloidal salt solution, so which is stable at pH 2 to 3 but causes irritation to eye. Okay. Then solubility, stability, comfort of patient can be maintained by pH. Means tonicity agents and we have to maintain tonicity and pH we have to maintain for avoiding of discomfort and irritation into the eyes. Okay. Then sterility means like the particular whatever the product you are preparing, it must be free from any type of foreign particles, so it can be called as sterilized. Once a formulation which is having no or minimum amount of contamination, which is having uh, the minimum amount of contamination or no contamination, that is referred to as sterilized solution. So whatever the product we are using, that must be sterilized. So once we are saying it sterilized means it must be clear from all type of other foreign particles. It must contain only your active pharmaceutical ingredient, additives and other different agents. So there is a one type of bacteria which can be itself produced in the particular ophthalmic product, that is called Pseudomonas aeruginosa. Okay, Pseudomonas aeruginosa is a very common gram-negative bacteria which can be found in ophthalmic products. So for ophthalmic products, it is that much harmful for the cornea of the eye. It causes infection in the cornea, or it may lose the vision of the eye from 24 to 48 hours. And to maintain the sterility and to do not allow for the formation of this type of bacteria, we use sterility agents and different preservatives we use, and do it sterilized with the hot sterilization or steam sterilization, moist heat sterilization. With the help of this we can avoid the formation of any kind of bacteria. And because of that because of the formation of this bacteria, that is Pseudomonas aeruginosa, we used to write on the eye drops and all the ophthalmic product that it must after opening the seal, it must be used within 1 month, within 1 week, or in some days. So we must follow the precautions or cautions which has been written on the particular drug. So we can maintain the sterility, we can maintain the internal sterility of the product by using preservatives, and whereas we can keep our product sterilized by hot air sterilization and moist heat sterilization. Then it can be sterilized by autoclaving, filtration through bacteria-proof filters and bactericides at low temperature. Then we will be coming towards the surface activity. This is the last requirement for the preparation of ophthalmic products. That is the surface activity. What is surface activity? Basically, whatever the vehicles we are using for the preparation of ophthalmic products, they must have wetting ability. Wetting ability will leads to the penetration of that particular vehicle into the cornea and other tissues of the eyes, and that wetting agents must be added, which helps in spreading the particular dosage form in the entire eye or in the entire ophthalmic regions, and helps in maintaining the or helps in maintaining the therapeutic activity of particular drug. ठीक, सरफेस एक्टिविटी को हम मेंटेन कर सकते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ डिफरेंट वेटिंग एजेंट्स. वेटिंग एजेंट्स जो हैं HLB स्केल पे देखिएगा उनकी क्या वैल्यू है, तो वो उस टाइप के वेटिंग एजेंट्स वी विल बी यूजिंग, जिससे कि जो भी ड्रग हम बना रहे हैं, जो भी व्हीकल्स के साथ हम ड्रग उसमें ऐड कर रहे हैं, तो वो व्हीकल जो है, व्हीकल में ड्रग मिल गया यानी कि अब व्हीकल में ड्रग प्रेजेंट है, तो व्हीकल को हमें इस तरह से बनाना है कि व्हीकल जो है जो तुम्हारा व्हीकल प्रेजेंट है पर्टिकुलर पेरेंट्रल प्रोडक्ट में, दैट मस्ट गेट स्प्रेड इन द एंटायर आई, एंड penetrate into the cornea and other ophthalmic tissues. So what happens, so the uniform action and uniform dosage form can be reached into the entire region of eye. So whatever the different what are the different type of wetting agents we are using, that is benzalkonium chloride, polysorbate 20, polysorbate 80, dioctyl sodium sulfosuccinate can be used for the preparation of ophthalmic products. So this is all about your ophthalmic products and parenteral dosage forms. Thank you very much. If you are having any problem, if you want notes, etc., then you can mail me your problems. You can mail me your doubts. I will be keep trying to clear your doubts. So my mail id is jobforharsh@gmail.com. Thank you very much.